What's up, good people and Eagle fans? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. We're dealing with the aftermath of the Dallas Cowboys preseason game. And I don't know what people expected. I'm not sure what people expected from a preseason game. That the Cowboys, who are in the middle of preseason and literally didn't play any of their starters, have all new coaching staff, literally signed a running back. They signed a running back the day before the game. I'm not sure I understand what people were expecting from a preseason game. Were you expecting us to come out and look like the defending world champions? I didn't. I didn't at all. I expected us to come out and look like a preseason game. The Cowboys have lost their last 7 season openers. I know 3 of those seasons, they were 12-win seasons. So preseason, I think people, and I remember sometimes people would say, I don't care, man, if it's a game, you got to be worried about winning it. You know, it's not. It's just bad look to lose any game. Dudes, you can go 3-0 in preseason. 3-0, okay? I'll tell you what, let me give you a good one. The good old ball coach, Steve Spurrier. When Steve Spurrier was the coach of the Washington Redskins, I remember how they were blowing people out in preseason. They played San Francisco and they scored like 50-3 or something or other. In fact, the San Francisco 49ers got butthurt. And they're like, what are you doing? It's freaking preseason. And I guess you should expect that because I remember, for example, D'Angelo Hall, who in the Pro Bowl was going all out in Pro Bowl. And he got Pro Bowl MVP. And on the back of his truck, he had Pro Bowl MVP, that he was proud. He was loud and proud about being the Pro Bowl MVP. What does that mean? It's a game that nobody's really trying on. What are you doing? So, they played a preseason game in Osaka, Japan. And I loved how Steve Spurrier said, Osaka, you know? And he used that as his battle cry as they went on to proceed to have a 5-11 season. He kept saying, well, we can just get back to playing like we did in Osaka. We'll be okay. It's like, bro, that was a preseason game that San Francisco didn't game plan for, and it was a preseason game. It was freaking meaningless. It didn't foreshadow a great season by the Commanders. Not at all. It's great. You look good in preseason. And you have to understand that preseason, some coaches will use preseason, especially if their team has been bad, as a way to try and build some confidence. So some teams will go through and they'll play more of their starters. Or sometimes teams will have their starters aren't practicing well and not seemingly getting it done in practice. So they use the preseason games as practice, in which case they play their starters more. Both those things make sense. But in the end, it's just a preseason game. So for all the Eagle fans that are out there pounding their chests and saying, we're in midseason form, and you didn't even play any of your starters. Oh, it was just great to see our backups going against their starters and this, that, and the... Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. It has no bearing on how the season's going to be. I keep reminding people that the Detroit Lions went 4-0 and then proceeded to lose all 16 games. So relax, people. We have people who are literally saying that Brian Schottenheimer and his broomsticks need to be fired right now. Can we bring back Mike McCarthy? People, the craziest thing about us Cowboy fans are we never seem to want somebody when they're here. When somebody is here, we don't ever seem to want them when they're here. But oh my God, when they're gone, why did we get rid of that guy? Because you said he sucked and you wanted to get rid of him. You don't remember that? That's literally what you guys do. Literally, after 3 plays of Milton, everybody's like, oh my God, why do we trade for this guy, man? We should have Trey Lance. It's like, wait a minute, y'all raiding Trey Lance out of here. You talk about how much he sucked. Relax, good people. Relax. It's going to be okay. Henry Milton literally had 1 game last year in New England, the very last game of the season. And what you see in practice, maybe this is a good thing because what you see in practice doesn't necessarily have any bearing on the games. And we get too hyped up with what might be a drill where a guy gets beat and we say, oh my God. Like, I remember when Dennis Houston had a one-handed grab in the corner of the end zone, people were going off, he needs to start, man, he's the next Odell, and proceeded to be out of the NFL within 6 months. Relax, okay? You really won't know what this team is till probably October. And that's the truth. And all you people that are panicking with the pants on fire or hair on fire or whatever you want to call it, relax, okay? We got plenty of time to get our shit together. Now we know what we need to work on. And you can best believe they'll be going through the film and saying, you did this wrong, and here's what we got to work on. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. But I am happy about how my storage, my garden shed is coming together. You see, it's actually dark outside, and I got lights. Look at this. I'm beginning to get pegboard up here so I can hang my tools. I got shelves put up in here. I got my garden tools hanging on the wall. I got my DeWalt tools over here. Heck, I can turn the lights off. I can turn them on. I can turn them off. I can turn them on. I got my battery chargers charging up. Hell, I even got a USB slot right there so I can charge up my phone. So that way, I can do more video content for you guys, for all those that hate it. And I have to say, it looks pretty good with the security camera on it. So, people, relax your body and your mind and listen to me say this rhyme. I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was fresh and it went this way. Relax. That's what I'm going to tell you. We're going to be okay. All right? Peace out.